afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Southwestern Oregon Community College, home of Prosper Hall and Spiesel Court. Let's go ahead and take a minute, meet the team, and find out the matchup.
Hi, I'm Aaron Sanchez. I'm from Bronx, New York, and I'm a shooting guard.
Hi, I'm Tanner Lewis. I'm from Dayton, Oregon, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Ransom Ansel. I'm from the Bronx, New York, and I'm a point guard.
Hi, I'm Moses Miller. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Kobe Etzweller. I'm from Homer, Alaska, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Keenan Reynolds. I'm from Billings, Montana, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Carson Washburn. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska, and I'm a forward.
Hi, I'm Jake Gomez. I'm from Canoga Park, California, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Manila Lagic. I'm from Bosnia, and I'm a guard. Hi, I'm Deshaun Kepler. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I play forward.
Hi, I'm Avery Rivera. I'm from Saratoga Springs, Utah, and I play center.
Hi, I'm Jackson Hill. I'm from Burley, Idaho, and I play forward.
Hi, I'm Connor Sailors. I'm from Bellevue, Nebraska, and I play center.
Hi, I'm Chase Saviors. I'm from Juneau, Alaska, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Coach Riley Grandetti. I'm the men's assistant basketball coach, and it's my 4th year.
Hi, I'm Coach Hop. This is my 14th year at SWOCC. Go Lakers!
All right, welcome back. I'm your host today. I'm Matt Lehman. Beside me,
Jeff Baxter, as always.
And we're excited here for the matchup. So, Jeff, last week's game didn't go quite as well as the Lakers planned.
Definitely not.
But there were some good points.
There were definitely some good points. You saw Junior and Keenan really stepping up out there. Moses, though, was the overall lead point scorer. But that's a good trio out there to keep an eye on.
Absolutely, absolutely. Men shot 45% beyond the arc. So 45% of the three-pointers. And honestly, for this team, the way that they play, that's really well. 45%, because Coach Hop's philosophy is?
It's either a free throw. No, not a free throw. It's either a layup or a three-pointer.
Or a three-pointer.
And you got to also make sure you're sinking those three-pointers. And that's something that we need to see more from the Lakers. Those free throws, when you're shooting less than 65% from the free throw line, that's when you're losing extra points, and that's how you can lose games.
And when the Laker men didn't lose by much last game, so 65%, roughly 12, 13 points a game. That puts it in a little bit tighter game, so that definitely could have made a big difference there in the long run. Laker men only shot 47.7% total for their shots. So 47%, less than half their shots they made. They start making 60, 65%. That's a big jump for the total points, and they're going to win a lot more games.
That is huge. And also want to give a huge shout out to our pregame sponsor, as always, Tokyo Bistro. Thanks for sponsoring us out here.
So one other thing we like to do this year is a new thing is we like to meet the outstanding player for the last game. And let's go ahead and take a look at the men's outstanding player for the last game. Keenan Reynolds. Keenan Reynolds, outstanding player. 13 points, 58% field goal rating. So he was shooting real well. Showing seven assists. He's sharing the ball. He's not hogging it. The team in general does a lot of assists. So can't say anything but good things about that. So having some passers as well as shooters. I lost it.
You lost it?
I lost
That's
it.
Okay.
I lost it.
Keenan is also one of the few players that I've seen actually go up for dunks.
Yes.
He's actually done it once, and that made the crowd go absolutely nuts out here.
Right, and he missed one in the last game. It was super close. Kind of got rim-jected a little bit on it and just couldn't quite capitalize. So that's going to be
I mean, he's one of those players to watch. He seems to like the hot dog a little bit from time to time, but after that first miss, he toned it back, and instead of going for those dunks, he was going for those easier layups.
Easy layups, easy buckets, easy points. Why ruin it?
Yes, why ruin it?
If you're up by 10, 15, 20, yeah, you got a little bit of leeway to get that dunk in there, but let's not do that.
Yeah, if you're only up by a few, you don't have that room to hot dog.
Right, so let's go ahead and set it down to the floor to Dallas Pete and Brink for the introductions of the team and the playing of the national anthem.
referee, and
he's got some blood. So in comes up Kobe Etzweiler.
So Junior taking that bump early.
Early to the face.
Hopefully he'll be right back in. So for those of you who are joining us from the ladies' game over to the men's game, you'll notice men play their defense a little differently.
Moses Miller there with the stuff.
Love me a good stuff. Whew. Crust pizza.
Ooh. Hey, oh, we're not going to go to the pizza jokes already, are we? Oh, maybe.
I love pizza jokes.
I love pizza as well. Number 10 up for
general.
3, uncontested, off the side of the rim.
Carson there. Oh.
Moses steals it.
Over to Carson, under to Connor, and that is in.
And Portland is going to call a timeout here
already?
early in the first half.
We're not even
less
2
than
minutes
a
in.
minute. We're a minute and 1 second into the first half, and they call their first 30-second timeout. We're going to stay here. This has been an interesting minute as the Lakers put up 7 to Portland's none.
7? Oh, man. That's more than 0.
That's way more than 0. Way more than 0. Oh, you can see there that great shot by our floor cam in there at the huddle. Oh, Coach Hop doing his thing.
Well, this is what you want to see the Laker guys do the rest of the game. It's just
run.
Get a lead, keep it going.
A great look there by SWOCC Media Productions, our crew here tonight, doing a great job.
And Lakers have a good defense. There's quite a lot of tall players out there who seem to be pushing like the 6'10" range.
Yeah, almost everybody on the Laker team is over 6'3". And they're going to call white ball.
Except maybe Etzweiler.
Etzweiler, I think, I said almost everybody.
He is 6 foot.
He is 6 foot.
But
and Chase Saviors, and Chase Saviors, 5'9".
Say with
5'9".
Everybody else like 6'1", 6'2", 6'3".
We got a 6'8". Ooh, miscommunication on the pass there.
It looks like number 22 and number 4 for the Portland team are 6'9".
So a couple 6'9".
So that's an intimidating presence on defense out there. Let's see maybe over the course of the game if they're able to dribble and shoot like a point guard would, because that would be a huge advantage.
Right, Lakers used to running a lot as we run our offense real fast. And that one's good for 3. Number 11, Brendan Richards.
And that one down to Reynolds in the corner.
Pass to Moses. Etzweiler back to Moses Miller.
That one out to Connor.
Connor off the mark, just barely.
And Washburn with the rebound.
Etzweiler.
Sailor's getting a hand on it. Disappointed with his rebound. And Laker defense tough as Keenan takes a little tumble.
That 3 off the mark.
Looks like both Etzweiler and Reynolds were going for that rebound there. And I'm going to go with the block on that one.
Yes. He's inside the blue circle. So that's going to be a blocking foul inside the restricted zone.
That's a new thing on me. What the heck is the blue circle? I'm used to that being a hockey
It's
thing.
like a blue half circle underneath the hoop.
So what does it mean with the blue circle, though?
So the restricted zone is basically, if you're going to be a defender, you have to be outside the restricted zone to get a charge called. If you're inside the zone, that's the shooter's zone.
All right. Because that's definitely something that I'm not used to seeing when I was playing.
No, that is something in the last couple years that they've implemented.
I assume probably for some safety reasons.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're going to take a charge and you're standing right underneath the basket, well, why?
Well, yeah, because then if somebody's going up for a dunk or a shot, that could be somebody
potentially
falling on you.
Yes.
Or, just a ball hitting you in the face. And nobody wants that.
Fouls on Carson Washburn with the body block.
Now, looks like Benita Washburn tuning in, saying, way to go, Lakers. Let's get a W. I agree. I agree.
Absolutely. Score now 9-3 Lakers. And that basket puts Portland up to 9-4.
So it sounds like Mike knows what happened to Junior as Junior's coming back into the match. Let's send it down to Mike to hear what the heck just happened.
Junior took a bit of an elbow there to just a spot right underneath his eye. As he came off, there was a little bit of blood on that left eye, so Stephanie cleaned it up, put a couple steri strips on him. It doesn't look like he'll need stitches. He looks like he's feeling just fine, but he did take a good little elbow there. Opened up the skin just below his left eye.
Ooh.
But he's back and ready to go. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Mike.
Always a pleasure. Thanks, Mike.
Glad to know that he probably won't need some stitches.
We've already got enough stitches on the team so far.
Say Carson had 6 stitches over his eye after the first home opener because he took an elbow.
Right.
So,
you can see there, Junior, number 2.
You can see the white strips on his face. And
Carson Washburn
for 3. Oh.
Just short off the front of the rim.
Laker defense playing hard today.
Three-pointer up off the mark.
And nobody able to come up with that one.
Portland's going to keep it.
I think that might have been off the fingers of Carson.
Carson and Connor both going up for it. Neither coming down with it. Got to get that same team rebound out of there. And an alley-oop thrown down, but trips and falls. And
that was quite the achievement, but also standing at 6'9", you just gotta get a little. You just gotta get a little jump in there.
No foul there as Junior just gets mauled. And a travel called. Laker ball.
And you gotta think, the referee's gotta catch those fouls that are more physical to prevent players from utilizing that as they go forward. If you're not calling those fouls as a referee, then the game can quickly spiral and you can get a lot more physical. Oh, and that's gonna be 3 for Tanner Lewis.
Tanner Lewis stands 6'3" from Dayton High School in Dayton, Oregon.
And the Laker defense holding strong right now, as it's been a pretty even game. And I believe that's another 3 for Portland.
Portland's first lead of the game,
but Tanner
and it's taken away. Tanner responds with another.
It's like Hop said, it's either a 3 or it's a layup.
And that's going to be a travel there. as Tabor Bosco doesn't put down a dribble and takes a couple steps before the pass.
It's like number 23 checking into the match for Portland as Benno Jordan, if I am pronouncing that correctly. You know, I make mistakes sometimes in pronunciation. It's not easy.
Nice pass, Moses.
Inside. All over the place.
Oh, is gonna get the shot. Oh.
Is that
it's Keenan Reynolds there who'll be shooting two. Keenan almost finishes well. Oh.
Trying to get that reverse layup. And that's one. These are those extra points from the free throw line that the Lakers need to make up.
This makes a difference right here. Every game, free throws make the difference. You got to make the free throws. Reynolds off the front of the rim on that one. Brent Richard got a little scared there. Had a Laker player coming up behind him.
I mean, these guys are like 6 foot tall. It's still scary if you're 6 foot, you got another 6 foot person coming after you.
Right. That three off the mark. Reynolds comes up with the rebound.
And Junior just coming up barely short on there. Washburn almost getting the steal. Looks like Portland gonna slow their play down a little bit, try to run something.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
I believe that's a push gonna get called there.
On Junior. That screen is moving when he's coming to it, and they need to call it. That's a moving screen. Every time he comes up to get to that ball, that screen steps right into his way as he's moving, and he's gonna get called for that. He's putting his hands out and on the defender.
That's what'll get you.
Offensive player. So he's got to keep his hands in.
Looks like Sanchez is back into the match for the first time.
Yes.
Number 0. Now it looks like Sailors might have checked back into the match.
That one's off the mark. Deep three, way off the mark.
And, Sailors trying to follow up to push that one in.
Trying to get the putback. Can't quite get it. And that one's stolen by Moses Miller. And that's a nice alley-oop layup by Keenan Reynolds. Good hustle back to defense.
He could have tried to go for a dunk on that one, but he didn't.
I think Moses wanted him to. And that one's stolen by Tanner.
And stayed in. Oh, and Lewis gonna lose that one.
Lewis gets whacked from behind.
I think he got hit in the sides there.
And an offensive foul as number 30 comes flying in there. That's Keyshawn Waters comes flying in.
You're not really allowed to do that. You can't really fly through another player.
They gave that to number 24. Came flying in.
And you're not
uncontrolled. There's a big difference. If he's controlled, it's different. But he's uncontrolled coming in there and just goes barreling into another player. That definitely can't do that.
Looks like Lakers cleaning up a little bit of a sweaty pile there.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to slip. Looks like a little miscommunication. Lakers not back to inbound the ball. Looks like it looks like
Connor is going to inbound it to
There's
Moses.
a press coming now, a man-man press. A little bit.
Just a little bit, just to make sure, bring the ball up. Oh, nice little move. by Moses Miller.
That
Fake the pass and go around the defender. That was awesome.
And these guys have some long strides. So
Yes.
sometimes it looks like they travel, but it's really there's like 1, 2.5 step.
And that pass off the mark. Lakers will take the ball. Chase Saviors will come in from Thunder Mountain High School in Juneau, Alaska.
Like
so quite a few players from Alaska.
Well, Alaska is one of those states that probably plays a lot of indoor sports
Yes.
because of the time frames. Reynolds.
Off the mark. Oh.
That one almost bouncing off of Lewis's face.
They're going to call a foul.
.44, they're calling out on Saviors. I think I was thinking that was on Tanner Lewis when he had a hand on the ball the whole time.
There's a lot of people there could have been a foul on, honestly.
Yeah, but point being, this is where games can be won, is at the free throw line.
Right, you don't want the other team to go to the free throw line, but you want to make sure that if you do,
that you're sinking those buckets. So, overall, if we want to really boil it down, whoever gets the most points, that's the team that's going to win.
yes, and that second bucket is good.
And I think that's a majority of sports games is get more points than the other players or the other team or the other person.
And that one's stolen by Tanner. Put up off the mark.
Sanchez going in for that rebound.
Can't get the putback. That's a travel on number 11 as he walks like 10 steps. Oh, wow.
I was looking at it.
You saw that, right?
It was a very small step.
And he's doing the shuffle of both feet. It was a very blatant travel right in front of the official, so gets away with one.
I think the referee might have not been looking at their feet.
Right. .24 picks up another foul.
Well, what foul was that? Was that a block or coming over an elbow kind of thing?
Yeah, he's got him on the arm and hitting his arm down.
Well, you really don't want to do that.
During the rebound, so picks up his second foul here with 10 minutes left.
Reynolds with the drive.
Looks like 23 will pick up his foul. His first.
So we're getting to that range. We're getting close to that point because it's 7 or 8 fouls for the team.
7 for the team, and you shoot 1 and 1.
So right now, Portland's sitting at 5, and we got just less than 10 minutes to go in the first half.
That one's off the rim, short.
And right into the hands of number 10, Kadeem Strickland.
Shot is short off the rim. Sanchez brings it up. Carson Washburn is going to get called for the charge with the moving feet. Ooh.
Wait,
the defender's feet are moving, but I can't see. He's got it, but he's got it. I didn't see the elbow get extend there. I had to watch the video that we got on the.
I'm also watching the live stream, so it's a few seconds behind. I looked down, and I just saw Carson's elbow fly out. I'm like, yep, that's what they called him for.
Yeah. And Washburn gets a steal. Oh.
It's like Cassie Schottler saying, let's go Lakers. Get them, boys.
Washburn short.
Saviors
And that's
with the rebound.
Saviors, the shortest guy on the court right now, come up with that rebound.
I mean, standing
Oh,
five.
they're going to call a foul on that one as he goes up. Saviors plays good defense.
He is 5'9", so he's got 3 or 4 inches on the next folks. Oof. Looks like a big shuffle going on with 3 Laker players coming out, 3 coming in.
Moses Miller, one of those coming back in. So I got Moses, Jr., Etzweiler, Sailors.
Now it's in.
Lewis.
Portland closing the gap.
Score now 20-19. Your Lakers leading by just 1. As that one falls short of the mark. That's a deep 3 and made. And the Lakers will call a 60-second timeout. So they're going to take a break. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more Laker basketball.
Welcome back. That was a nice timeout taken by the Lakers. I think Mike's got some, basically some live stats going on right now. So let's.
Mike, what you got for us?
Hey, thanks, guys. Really, the only difference here statistically is the Lakers have taken 21 shots, about 5 more than Portland. But the main difference here, shooting percentage-wise, the Lakers only 3 for 6 from the free throw line. The Panthers 5 for 6. That's really the difference there. Both teams shooting around 33% from the floor, about 28% from the threes right now. The major differences on the free throws. As Moses Miller hits a deep 3, put the Lakers back up by 1. Let's keep watching the turnovers, though. The big discrepancy there. Portland, 8 turnovers early. Lakers only 2. So if we can keep that going, we're going to be in pretty good shape leading into the half. Thanks, guys. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Mike. Always appreciated. Oh, it's
turnover.
Moses Miller.
Speaking of
loses
turnovers,
that one.
There's one, you know. That's going to be a 3. It's quite the exciting match to watch as we got roughly 7 minutes to go. Relatively low points for about now, which goes to show either, like Mike was saying, our percentages of shots are kind of getting low, or that our defenses are just doing really well.
3-pointer up off the mark.
That's Sailors with the rebound. And kind of a lackadaisical pass there by Moses.
Etzweiler not expecting that pass. Didn't look back for it. Kadeem Strickland just went out and took it.
That pass a little bit high by Sailors.
Nice recovery by the Lakers. And a travel called. You gotta have a dribble to take a step. 32 checking in for Portland. 32, Chris Bendel from Scappoose High School in Scappoose, Oregon. Another one of those 5'9" guys.
Most of the Portland team is from Oregon. Only 2 of their players from Florida or Illinois.
That's a three-pointer off the mark. That was Kobe Etzweiler there with the shot. Good defense. Lakers taking it. Moses. Junior gets fouled again. Going up and will shoot for 2.
Doesn't look like that cut's bothering him too much at all.
I don't think so. Actually, I think it is. I think it is because I think he would have made that shot had he not had that cut on his face. I'm just saying.
True. It could be doing a little bit of interference, but it doesn't seem like he minds it. It doesn't seem like it's changed his attitude.
No, not at all. First one's good. That one's off the mark. Portland brings it up the court. .22 loses the dribble and throws pass out of bounds off Nathaniel Boyer.
You gotta be careful with those passes as you're going towards the end zone.
It's the
end line. Baseline.
Baseline.
There we go. I knew I'd get there eventually. I'm familiar with lots of sports, but not like deeply familiar with all of them. The Sailors for 3, but that one's short.
And that's going to be a foul on Tanner Lewis. Just out of control. And he'll be shooting 1-and-1 from here on.
I think the Portland coach was wanting a couple of travels to get called. I kind of agree with him on like one of them, then half of another.
Mike Landy will come to the line from Geneva High School in Geneva, Illinois. Mike's a sophomore, stands a whopping 6'9". And that one's off the mark and will not get a second attempt.
Reynolds now with the ball driving in, and number 10 just slaps it away. And timeout going to be called.
Lakers are going to take a 30-second timeout. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. And we'll be back with more Laker basketball. Back to live play here at Southwestern Oregon Community College.
That pass from Junior intended for Sailors, but just bounces wide.
Lakers now trail 24-29.
Only 5 points, not bad. So that was, I believe that was off of the knee of Carson there.
Yes.
And since it went into backcourt, back into Panther territory, they're not able to pick that ball back up.
Correct. But because it went out of bounds, they can.
Yeah, now it's their ball once again. But they saw Carson coming for it. He was kind of like, I might get this ball. But then he saw Carson coming for it. And he was like, oh, I should probably, be there just in case he picks it up.
Shot by number 5 off the mark. Shot. Laker ball. That one's off
close.
Mike Landy. That was close. I can't see from this far away. I wish we had a little bit better view of the court. Maybe a mid-court skybox.
I mean, that'd be cool. Maybe we get like a blimp or a zip line cam going across.
That one's up and in! 3-point play coming up.
I mean, I think that'd be pretty cool if we had a camera on a wire that could go back and forth.
That would be kind of cool. That'd be a lot of busy work.
It would be. I believe in our media production crew. They could get it done, though.
Our media production crew is pretty good. We have a very small budget, and what we do with it, they do good work.
That one just out. Reynolds for 3.
Off the mark.
So close.
That was Tanner Lewis with the rebound on that one. And that one's
I heard that slap all the way over here.
off the ball. Man, what a nice block. 3-pointer off the mark. Oh, same team trying to get the rebound.
Reynolds trying not to foul, and he doesn't.
As Landy puts it up. Gets crossed up. And gonna go for 3. Junior, nice little move there.
He's coming on the down.
Totally crosses up his defender. Defender gets way out of whack and comes back and hacks him on the shot. Fouls on number 32, Chris Bendel. His first. 8th team foul.
And that's the extra points that the Lakers want to put on the board.
Absolutely. Score now 29-31. Lakers keeping it real close here with 2:56 left in the half.
So not a whole lot of time to play with, but the score very close. That's the kind of game I love to see.
Absolutely. That one off the backboard by Zane Hewitt. And a blocking foul.
Say that was.
That's a lot of body contact there.
And he was moving with it.
It's got to give him the lane. That foul on number 5, Nathaniel Boyer.
And that's going to be a 1-and-1.
It's Nathaniel's first personal foul, 9th team foul.
So after 10 fouls, they're always shooting 2.
Always 2 after 10. So that was 9. So next foul, Lakers will be shooting 2.
And that's 1. It is now a 1-point ball game.
Keenan Reynolds. Sinks the second one as well.
And we are tied up.
Nice little move there by Mike Landy. Moses splits the D and goes coast to coast.
And the Portland offense answers right back.
And the Lakers answer right back. Keenan Reynolds just takes it to the hole himself.
And that one in. Saylor was Dallas was there trying to defend, but there's just too much.
Moses Miller for three!
So Lakers now taking that point lead with just about a minute to go here.
That one's off the mark.
That's why he recovers.
Moses Miller brings up the court. Coach Hop wants him to slow it down a little bit. But Moses crosses him up. And no foul called on the hack on the arm. Oh, terrible. Terrible.
I mean, that's
no
the first
call.
time I've seen a ball get stuck there in the corner.
Yeah, that happens.
That was pretty cool.
Ooh. Terrible.
But right, let's go back. No call on that foul.
No call as he gets hacked hard. Oh. Whew. That's dangerous.
You don't want to let players get away with those kinds of fouls.
Small fouls here and there will add up, and it's going to get chippy and real dangerous real fast. Officials got to nip that in the butt real quick. Lakers playing a pretty solid D right here. That one's up and in.
And just over 30 seconds to go.
Sanchez drives.
And it's good.
Nice fingertip rolling. And a timeout called by the official.
I think there might be some sweat somewhere on the floor.
So 13.9 seconds. Lakers lead 40-39.
So, yep, referee clean up a little bit of perspiration out there as we got 13.9 seconds to go.
Lakers look like they're going to do a little press here.
I mean, might as well. It's the last 13 seconds of the half, but you want to make sure not to foul because that's when you can get them extra points. Okay, not much of a press.
That's a little bit.
There was, well, yeah.
Make them take some time. That one's off the mark. That one's off the mark.
And that's it. That's good.
So at the half, your Lakers lead 40-39 in a shootout here in Coos Bay, Oregon.
It's close. This is a close match. It looks like we're gonna have a moment here. It looks like Dallas is down with Coach Hop here at the end of the half. So let's send it down to Dallas to see what's the plan.
Dallas, what you got for us?
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm down here with Coach Trevor Hoppy. Coach, you guys are just barely leading at the half. You guys big rally of points. What's going on out there that we're not seeing?
Gosh, I mean, it's a fast-paced game, and at times it looked like both teams got a little bit tired. We went through a little lull there where I thought we needed to get great shots, not just good shots. And so when we're moving the ball and getting great shots, we're shooting at a higher percentage.
I was noticing that you guys being able to drive the lane, and then somewhere in the middle there, you guys just not so secure with the ball. So what are you going to tell the guys to kind of to remind them that ball security is that's your game right there?
Yeah, no, that's a great point. I mean, we have to attack the basket, we have to drive, but we've got to be stronger with the ball. Know they're going to reach, know that there's going to be hands in there. But we got to be strong with the ball in there for sure.
And we did notice there are some hard fouls in here, and the refs seem to be kind of letting the guys play. Do you think they're going to keep letting you guys do that? Because I would hate to see this game get a little chippy, because I know that it does. After a while, it wears on the guys. So you going to talk to your guys about those kind of calls?
We just thought it was a good, hard game. So hopefully we'll keep our head, we'll keep our composure, and just keep playing hard. That's part of playing hard.
Awesome. Well, it's great watching you guys out there. Good to see that you're leading in the first half. Thanks, Coach. And that's what we got from Coach Hobby. Thanks, you guys. Back up to you.
All right.
All right,
Thank you.
This is going to be quite the fun second half. I'm looking forward to it. But we're going to take a break, because we got like 13 minutes until the next half comes around, all right?
All right, so again, your Lakers lead 40-39, and we'll be right back in just a few moments.
Tokyo Bistro. a blend of traditional and modern Japanese cuisine featuring fresh local seafood, seasonal produce, and unique wine and sake selections. Fresh, healthy, and delicious. It's truly a unique dining experience on Oregon's South Coast. Visit Tokyo Bistro.
This is Southwestern's dental assisting program. In just one short year, you could be a dental assistant. Sign up now for your one-year dental assisting certification.
Whatever your dream, just keep chasing it. In the all-new Honda CR-V. With available features like hands-free access power tailgate, turbocharged engine, and a sharper, more stylish interior. CR-V, the best-selling SUV in America. From Honda.
My name is Warrant Officer Candidate Brandon Morey, and I am a mechanic in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. I work on Strikers, Humvees, 5 tons, work on the vehicles, fix the vehicles, get them back in the fight. My favorite thing about being a 91 Bravo is in the event that I would have to move on from the military, I would have a good skill set to help me along and utilize in the civilian sector.
I won't cry, I won't fight, 'cause maybe one day you're gonna get it right. Here's a noteworthy clue, I like my everything blue. I like my everything.
HondaCertified.com, the easy way to search from thousands of vehicles.
From my hat to my shoes, yeah.
Congratulations, you just got accepted into college. Now, how do you pay for it? Fortunately, there are several options out there to consider. Follow this simple step-by-step guide as you figure out how to pay for college. Step 1, fill out your FAFSA? Free application for federal student aid, FAFSA. Your FAFSA will determine if you qualify for financial aid, including grants, some scholarships, work-study, and federal student loans. The good news is, most people qualify for some financial aid, which is why this is the most important step in figuring out how to pay for college. Step 2, figure out how much you may need to borrow by weighing your college costs versus your contributions, including any grants or scholarships. Some easy arithmetic will make your math teachers proud. Let's say your college of choice costs $30,000 a year after factoring in tuition, housing, books, lab fees, and a laptop. Now, let's pretend that the money found in your family swear jar, your bowling scholarship, your federal grant, and the money you saved as a scuba instructor contributes $10,000 to your college fund. Voila! This is how much you will need to cover through other means. Many families consider student loans a reliable option. Step 3. There are 2 categories of student loans you can consider, federal and private. Federal loans are made by the government and private loans are made by private lenders. In some cases, families use both to cover the cost of college. Compare student loan options by looking at their interest rates, repayment options, and fees. Interest rates vary depending on the loan type. Federal loan rates are fixed, while private loan rates can be fixed or variable and are determined by your credit quality. Adding a co-signer, like mom and dad, may help lower your interest rate. Repayment options for federal and private loans are also different. Some providers require in-school payments, some don't. Take a look at these now and choose an option that makes sense for you. Watch out for fees. Fees can be charged upfront or in repayment, and they add to the total cost of the loan, so you end up paying more back. Step 4. Factor in other benefits when researching a loan. Some reduce your interest rate and some give you cash back. For example, Discover Student Loans have no fees and give you a cash reward for a 3.0 GPA or equivalent. Let's go through these steps one more time, just in case you needed a refresher. Step 1, fill out your FAFSA. Step 2, weigh your school cost versus your contributions. Maximize any free money like personal savings, grants, and scholarships before considering loans. Step 3, compare interest rates, repayment options, and fees. Step 4, take into account any benefits the loan provider may offer. Don't forget that you can continue to reduce the amount you need to borrow with scholarships. If you are an eligible current or college-bound student, you can enter to win a $2,500 Discover Student Loan Scholarship Award. Head over to collegecovered.com to learn more about paying for college and enter to win. No purchase or loan required. The first week of school can always be a bit overwhelming, but a little bit of good old college ingenuity can go a long way. Here are 10 collegiate quality hacks that will make campus life a little more comfortable.
Domino's delivery drivers are experts at handling bad roads. But those roads shouldn't ruin your pizza when you carry out. So we're doing something about them, starting with this one. If your drive home is rough on pizza, tell us at pavingforpizza.com so we can fix roads across the country. Then carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Southwestern Oregon Community College gave me the opportunity for a new career doing something I love. I'm Amber Yardley, and 3 years ago, I knew I needed to make a career change for myself and my family. With the support of staff, my academic advisor, and the instructors at SWOCC, I now have a dream job and the confidence to continue my education. Contact Southwestern Oregon Community College and start the journey to your new career today.
Today we're opening more than 150,000 locations called Domino's Hotspots. Like beaches, roadside attractions, and dog parks. And you can finally have Domino's delivered to every single one of them. No address, no problem. Find a Domino's Hotspot near you. Excuse me. You get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas delivered for $5.99 each.
Get the pizza you love delivered to a Domino's hotspot near you, or any of the other outdoor locations now open for Domino's delivery.
My name is Rick Lopez. I'm the executive chef here at La Condesa in Austin, Texas. I started when I was a young guy, plugging away, pushing, doing the hours, and it's kind of brought me here to where I am now, just hard work. My philosophy is work. Work and it'll happen. Always give your best because nobody can take that away from you.
Greatness is within reach. Right now, you could get a great deal on the new Civic, KBB.com's overall best buy for 2016, from Honda.
pushes us further than our best.
Is it the competition?
Or a personal test?
Or perhaps it's a hybrid of both. Your best is always ahead.
Because better is a never-ending quest.
Introducing the all-new Accord Hybrid. Now, North American Car of the Year for 2018.
Let's go ahead and send it down to Dallas Pietenbrink with the coach of Portland. Dallas, go ahead.
I'm here with the head coach of Portland. So you guys came out, Southwestern went on a run, 7-0. You guys came back and went on a 9-2 run and kind of put them in a hole for a little bit. What was the spark of that energy? What got it going for you guys?
Well, I think we settled in, got a rhythm. You're on the road. Sometimes it takes you a few minutes to kind of get warmed up. So we got a little rhythm and made some good plays, but then SWOCC keeps coming. So you got to keep balling.
They are resilient, and then I noticed they're in the middle of, just like Southwestern, you guys seem to have a little bit of a ball security problem. Everybody just bad passes and things like that. What'd you tell the guys in the locker room to kind of shore that up?
Take care of the ball. Yeah, we had 11 turnovers in the first half. That's not a recipe for success. We got to take care of the ball, make sure we get a shot every single possession, and then stop number 3. That kid's amazing.
Yeah, Moses Miller, he's a leading scorer for us. I think he's, I want to say he's in the top 15 or 20 in the NWAC. So he's a good shooter, and he's great from outside the arc there. So, all right, Coach, well, thanks for talking with us. You guys heard it here. They need ball security to keep it going against the Lakers in the second half. Back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, thanks, Dallas.
It's going to be a very interesting second half as we're a 1-point ball game. Each team's playing pretty hard, and we'll see if the encouragement from both coaches on both sides allow for more security and less turnovers.
Right, ball security on both ends actually is going to be key here. Like Coach was saying just now, 11 turnovers in the first half is not that great. Like, they need to have way less. Like, 0 obviously is optimal, but they need to make their shots. They need to be able to have the ball security and have great defense. So, we'll see what we can do here in the second half.
Well, it's definitely going to be an exciting second half, for sure.
I hope so, honestly. Both teams are going to run and run, so definitely a big deal.
Some of the students get really into the 50-50.
The 50-50 drawing, yeah. Yeah, that student right there, he was so excited, man. And let me tell you what, it ain't cheap to go to college. And most of these students are living on campus as student athletes, so any little bit helps. Let's see if we can get a shot over there of some of our students here. And those guys, man, right there in the front, we got half the baseball team, the wrestling team's over there, both the men's and women's wrestling team.
I think I see soccer over there, too.
Soccer team's over there. Look, that young gentleman right there, he's the winner of our 50-50 drawing. Yeah. Got some good moves. I like it.
And I believe that was our winner of the 50-50 there, as you see, making it rain.
Love it.
Oh, these guys, they're really fun.
They really are. I don't get to see them quite as much as you do, being over in housing.
I mean, ideally, they're not coming to talk to me very often at all.
You hope.
Yeah.
You hope.
Because normally when
you don't want them to get locked out of your room or issues.
Yep, you've locked yourself out, or you need something fixed, or you're in trouble. Those are really the only reasons you come to talk to me.
Nobody wants to be in trouble either, so.
I mean, I don't want them to be in trouble either.
Right, and being one of the only schools in the NWAC that has on-campus housing really helps, and you can tell by our basketball roster here. We've got
Alaska, New York,
Alaska,
Montana,
the Bronx,
California, Utah, Nevada, or is that Nebraska? NE is usually Nebraska.
Yes.
If I remember right.
Yeah, a lot of different people coming from different areas come together to play some basketball.
One player from Oregon.
One player from Oregon.
Tanner Lewis from Dayton.
From Dayton, Oregon. So, Tanner, Represent. I grew up not too far from here, so I grew up watching these guys play basketball as a younger person as well. So we always got to be on the lookout for talent,
Yep.
Whew.
And we
officials are having a conversation here before we can start the second half.
I mean, I thought we were going to get rolling first, but
I thought we were ready to roll too.
It could be that they're discussing, hey, this is how we're going to do it in the second half. I'm going to order a double cheese with extra pepperoni.
Ooh. So we're getting word from down below that Portland is stating that they're missing a three-pointer on the books, but not sure, as everybody at the table has the same score that's showing up. So we're going to leave it here, and we're going to run with it, as the Lakers will start off with the ball here in the second half.
We're underway here in this second half, 20 minutes. Well, 20-ish minutes. And we'll see what they can do.
Lakers turn over again. And the alley-oop goes awry.
And that's hot dogging right there. And Keenan shows him how it's done by laying it up rather than going for the dunk.
That was number 4, Tabor Bosco, who did not complete the alley-oop. That shot off the mark. And that's a three-pointer from Moses Miller! From way beyond the arc, down at the Lakers logo, down at the bottom of the screen. Wow, that was amazing.
And
He's got
just like
good distance.
Boom, Lakers up by 6. But 6 points, that's not a lot. It's still early. There's lots of half yet to play. And Carson just going to put that one away.
Nice pass there by Keenan Reynolds. Thought Keenan was going to take it himself. Takes the outlet pass, and Carson puts it up.
Carson thought he was going to take it himself. He seemed a little surprised from that pass.
Yeah. That one just deep.
And
Junior takes it to the hole.
Just like a little bit of a shovel going in there, and no foul called.
A timeout called here by
30-second
Portland.
timeout. Let's just stay right here, though, because
that was awfully quick.
That's a lot of speed. That was a
2:06
burst of Lakers.
Taken off the clock. Lakers leading now 49-41 early in the second half. Wow. Lots of passing the ball. Honestly, I did on that one. I thought Keenan was going to take it himself. I was like, Keenan's got it. Oh, there's Carson right there. Thank you. And he puts it up for an easy 2 points.
Yep.
That's ball sharing right there. Not being a hog, man.
And that's what can help you win games.
Absolutely.
Again, this is a team sport. You might have a leading scorer, but that leading scorer is nothing without the rest of their team. It can't be a 1-on-5 game.
Big foul there. Moses Miller making sure that ball's not going to go up and in.
And sometimes that's just what you got to do.
Tabor Bosco for 2. Makes the first one. Second shot Does not go in.
And lots of pressure coming now. And Connor running out of space. But Moses going to put it up.
Moses off the mark, just deep. So we're going to go ahead and send it down to Mike Herbert, who's got some stats and some explanation right there what happened at the beginning of the half. So, Mike, what you got for us?
Well, first of all, there's going to be a foul there on the Lakers, number 12. It's going to send number 4, Tabor Bosco. What happened there was both teams get stat sheets at halftime, and Panthers went looking down their stat sheet, and one of the guys on their team had hit 2 threes in the first half, and he was only down for 1. So they thought we had missed 3 points. But what actually happened was the 3 that he hit was just awarded to someone else in the stat sheet. The book is correct. The score is accurate. We just got to remove a 3 from somebody and put it to somebody else. Pretty easy to happen, especially when the pace of play is so fast there in the first half that sometimes stats get given to one person. They should be to somebody else. So really the major difference in that first half, just like Coach from Portland was talking about, possessions, turnovers, numbers of shots by the Lakers. They had a few more than Portland, just put them up by 1. Hopefully that trend will continue here for the Lakers in the second half. But the book is right, the scoreboard is right, and we're set here to finish up the last 17 minutes of the second half. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Mike. Always appreciate your input. Very informative.
I would not want to be the person down there trying to run stats, because that is probably something that my mind couldn't handle at this pace of play.
There's going to be a travel there.
No foul being called. I think he was hoping for a foul on the Lakers there.
And he's still arguing for it, too. So Laker ball.
And just an easy inbound for the Lakers.
No foul called as Tabor goes up and over. Tanner Lewis takes the foul for that one.
And that was just a lot of people hurting right there.
Tabor will be shooting 2. Oh, they're going to take a look at it to see if it's going to be a flagrant 1 or not. So the official's going to go to the replay booth. Replay booth here. Here at SWOCC, we are one of the few schools who also have full replay capabilities. That is allowed by the NWAC. So what they're looking at is they're looking to see if it's an upgradable foul.
And by upgradable, we mean going from a
regular foul to a flagrant
foul.
So he looks like he tried to go for the ball, missed the ball and grabs arm, knowing that he's not going to be able to get the ball.
Oof, that looks like it falls down. Ooh.
So he's just going to get a regular foul and 2 shots. We're going to send it down to Mike with an explanation from the referees.
So video replay allows officials to take a look at a play if they think something happened. I think it happened last week here when they looked at an elbow, and it was a flagrant 1 here last week. They took a look at that last foul. Didn't take them long, but they did not think there was anything extra on there. So it's just a 2-shot foul, regular 2-shot foul, and we'll get back to play.
All right, thank you, Mike.
Yep.
Tabor knocks down the first one.
It's now 49-46. This is a real close game.
Portland definitely coming back here. Makes it 49-47, 2-point ball game. 16 and a half minutes left in the half.
That's a lot of time to play,
That's
though.
a lot of basketball.
Carson trying to make something happen.
Tanner pushes it out to Moses, to Junior. Junior drives, no foul. Puts it up again, still doesn't get the foul called.
No, there's something.
And they're gonna call a foul on Laker player number 12, that's Carson Washburn.
I'm not entirely sure if I agree with that, but
No,
again,
not at all.
I'm not an official, so I don't get to be the one that makes those calls. And I think he was just going for a ball. It didn't look like he was trying to go over the shoulders or anything.
And they're gonna call that one good and a foul on Junior.
I think it might have been because Junior brought his arm down.
Yes, and caught arm.
His arms were up and then he brought him down.
To the line is Nathaniel Boyer. That one's off the mark. No three-point conversion there. Reynolds, three-pointer off the mark.
And
the Lakers will call a timeout.
I'm not surprised. Coach Hop's been up over there.
He is furious with the referees right now as he came up. Going 30-second timeout. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. Oh, looks like we're going to go full timeout. 60 seconds. We'll be back with more Laker basketball.
Whatever your dream, just keep chasing it. In the all-new Honda CR-V. With available features like hands-free access power tailgate, turbocharged engine, and a sharper, more stylish interior. CR-V, the best-selling SUV in America. From Honda.
Welcome back, everybody. Basketball is going on, of course. That is why everybody is here.
You got Dr. Mike Herbert inside the huddle there with the Lakers. Dr. Herbert, what you got for us?
Hey, Coach Hop talked, really focused on two things. One, finishing at the basket, getting great shots and just finishing. And then he just reminded them, got to get back in transition. Can't give up the easy shots in transition. But he is still a little frustrated about that last call where Junior didn't get the bump, but then the and one on the other end. He didn't think that the same call was made on both ends of the floor. But hopefully these guys will get back on defense and get a couple better shots here in transition. There's the and one. Good job, Coach Hop, working the referee there to get the no call on one end and the nice one on the other end. We'll take it. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Dr. Herbert. Yeah, that was definitely feet inside the protective area, so gonna call it in anyway, no matter what. So it's gonna be counting it, and he's shooting. And that'll be a three-point play. Kobe Etzweiler will check back in for Junior. Yeah, number one, Tanner Lewis there. Great defense. Number
good.
10.
Lots of
Kadeem
defense
Strickland.
right there. Moses trying to come up with that rebound, but just coming up short.
That one's off the mark.
And Landy just putting that one away. He's got a few inches on like everybody out there.
Moses Miller gets hard hit from the side as he puts up a three-pointer. Nathaniel Boyer hits him hard.
That's his third personal foul, which means he's got to be careful.
I don't know if he was going for a ball on that or not. There was no way he had a chance to block that shot. Just comes across his forearms and just drills him.
Reynolds cleaning up another puddle of sweat out there. These guys just sweating buckets, one might say.
Oh.
Hey, look
That
at
was
that.
that one was not bad. I like that.
Sometimes I have a good joke.
Sometimes you got good ones.
Not often.
Moses Miller sinks the first one. And he's got two more now. He was shooting for three. No foul.
And these points really are important.
Oh, two, shooting third shot now. And three.
And the Panthers trying to make something happen. Laker defense is all over. Moses being like, what?
I don't know how this official can call that from behind and see where the hand is on the, because Moses is calling for all ball, and the official underneath the basket didn't not call it.
Anything.
So the official under the basket could have seen just fine. So
I don't agree with it.
Boyer shooting two.
Based off of where I saw
Misses
here.
the first one. Makes a second one. Miller looking for the foul.
Seems like the Lakers are just getting frustrated now.
Strickland. Still
Lots of
14
playtime.
minutes to go here in the second half. Nice pass.
And it's still only a 2-point ball game. So lots of time to play.
That one's off the mark.
And
that's going to be Laker ball as Tabor Bosco goes over the top of Tanner Lewis.
Lakers trying to make something happen here as they got 2 points separating them and the Panthers. Miller with the ball. Up over to Edsweiler. Back to Miller. Oh, down to Reynolds. Oh, so very close.
And Reynolds is going to get fouled on his way up for his second attempt.
He just wants to put that into the basket.
He's got it. He wants it so bad. So number 30, Keyshawn Waters with his first personal foul.
That's one. It's like Miller out, Savior's in.
Reynolds here, chance to tie the ball game up at 59.
I mean, that'd be nice. And then, pull ahead. That'd be good, too.
And there it is.
And we're tied up at 59 apiece. No foul. And here comes the pressure. And Reynolds is going to get fouled.
Reynolds is going to get fouled hard as he goes up for the lay-in. Moses Miller out of the game right now, so Portland's going to put the pressure on. As I think they're running away from Moses. They're running away from Moses, and they're going to put the pressure on when Moses isn't in. That's really what's happening here.
Well, Moses probably getting a breather.
Yeah, Moses needs it. So Keenan, chance for two.
I think he got some shoulder as he was trying to go up for that shot.
Lots of shoulder. Lots of body contact on that one.
There's one.
Reynolds makes the first.
Keenan's one who seems to have practiced his free throws.
Doing pretty good so far. Oh, and we spoke too soon. Drops that one.
I mean, he's not going to get 100% all of the time.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on the shot on Keenan Reynolds.
And we're at 7.
He's already shooting 2, but from here on out, Portland will be shooting 1 and 1.
And there's just under 13 minutes to play. That's a lot of play time.
It's a lot of free throws on both ends.
Portland sitting at 4, so not as dangerous for them to get those fouls. And outside, Etzweiler just barely misses.
And a pass intercepted by the Lakers. And a nice little pass there by Chase Saviors. Chase is taking it all the way. Oh.
A little too much.
A little too much on it. Chase with a nice breakaway. No one taking him up on challenging him. And that's going to be a travel there.
And we're going to get Moses, Sanchez, and Junior back into the match. So Moses getting probably like 5-6 minute break, even though there was 2 minutes of playtime that went off the clock because of all of that free throw extra time.
Yeah. That one's up and in. And that's gonna be a flagrant, as the referee indicates already, as there was no ball action. He went straight for the body of number 3, Moses Miller. Both hands straight to the body on that one. That was a hard hit into the benches. I think they might take a look at it again. That was no intent for ball at all, just straight for the body. I think I would have them take a look at it again and see if they are gonna, see if maybe they might upgrade it even. Moses makes the first. Moses mixes a second shot. Now they're going to take a look at it here on the cameras. So we are not, oh, there it is. We were taking a look at what the officials are saying. So what they're doing is they're looking at what's happening after the play. There we go. So what we're looking at here is they're seeing who was in the game.
Based off of what I see, it's 34, 2, 0, 12, and 3.
I don't know if I see 0. Let's see, it looks like we got 12.
Here at the top, that's
12,
0, that's
0.
Sanchez. 12, 0, 3, Moses here in the front. And that is Sailors.
There's 2 and 34.
So I'm guessing that the refs were seeing what Junior was doing, because Junior came up after the foul.
And they wanted to see if he was coming off the bench.
Or off the bench.
Correct. Oh, Dr. Metzler's in the house. Big shout out to him. Dr. Metzler, one of our finished a big geology field trip today, so those guys coming back in, probably going to see a few of them trickle in here to the game.
So I think Mike has a little bit of an explanation of what was going on. Mike, what can you tell us?
Well, anytime there's a foul like that or somebody think there might be a fight on the floor, if any member of the team who is on the bench gets up from the bench and steps onto the floor, they are automatically ejected. So they wanted to review the film to see if anybody had done that. They thought maybe somebody from SWOCC had come out onto the floor, but turns out we had a guy going to the table to sub in. He was not coming on the floor, and nobody else from the bench did. So coaching staff did a good job for the Lakers, keeping them, calm and in their spot, and no ejections were warranted. So good review by the officials, and everybody's behaving, doing what they're supposed to be doing. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Mike. So there we go. That's what we were looking at.
Oof.
As 24 takes a blocking foul, Moses Miller will go to the line.
And before that, it was, I think the Portland bench was wanting to foul on the shot where I felt the slap of the backboard from up here.
Yeah, I don't know if there was no foul really warranted.
I don't think there was either.
Yeah.
But the Portland bench really wanted it.
Yeah, Moses sinks the first one. And there's the second.
And these points that
we got a
they're
sub coming
scoring,
in.
these extra little points, are what's keeping the score so tight.
Right, Connor Saylor's checking in for Carson Washburn.
So both teams now at 17 fouls, so no matter what fouls are happening, we're shooting one.
We're going to be shooting.
And there's still 10 minutes left of ball game to play.
Moses takes that one. Should get a foul because the block moves into the zone.
And I think
and a travel there, no. There's a travel.
I think 24.
24 is down.
I think he hit his knee on the floor. Like, I don't think a funny bone exists in your leg, but if it does, I think that's what he does.
I don't know. He's down. He took that drive pretty hard, but he also leaned into it, so it wouldn't have been a charging foul regardless, and they kind of let it play on.
Trainer out there now.
Coach Bradley Muhammad from Portland, the former long snapper from the Houston Oilers, out there as your trainer for Portland. So a little fun fact for the day.
That indeed was fun.
Good.
I liked learning that.
Right. Actually, a good friend of one of our production crew, Danny, down in the van. So big shout out to them.
And based off of the live stream that I saw, since it's a little bit behind our stream, it looks like when he took the foul, no, it wasn't that got him. It wasn't that. It was when he fell down. It looks like he went knee first into the floor.
So we watch it live, and then we've got the live stream, which runs a few seconds behind, so we're able to watch what happens immediately and see a little bit of a delay there.
It's good to see at least 24 is up and walking under his own power. So that is a good thing to see. That it's not.
Never want to see anybody get hurt. No, never want to see anybody get hurt.
It's fun to see the bumps and the bruises and the fouls, but you never want to see somebody get actually hurt.
That pass.
Ball intercepted, but out of bounds.
23. But now Jordan with the intercepted of the pass, but stepped out of bounds.
And Junior just going to take that one.
Just a little bit to the left, off the mark.
And Portland almost losing that pass.
That shot up and good. But now Jordan.
Lewis almost had some fingers on that shot.
Washburn checks us back in. Etzweiler checks back in.
Sanchez with the ball. Lewis.
Puts it up. Etzweiler with the rebound. Etzweiler stands 6 feet tall, so amongst those 6'8", 6'9" guys, comes down with the board. And that one off the mark.
It's not easy to get those rebounds against people who are almost a foot taller than you.
No. That one's up and in. Daniel Boyer.
That one's out of bounds. Pass intended, it looks like, for Lewis.
Lewis down there underneath. And the big man, number 22, Mike Landy, able to get back and get his hands up just in time to deflect that pass.
Washburn with the ball, trying to make it in there. Sanchez for three. Oh, just short.
Ball staying here. Lakers are going to keep it.
That ball out to Lewis. Over to Washburn. Over to Sanchez. Back to Lewis.
Lewis, nice spin move. Unable to capitalize. Rebound. Put back up.
Reynolds with the rebound, but we get a foul called. 22 with a push.
Mike Landy with the foul.
That's only his, what, second personal foul of the game?
He's been playing a really clean game. He's tall. He's doing his business, handling it, and he's been solid. Nothing but props for him, man.
And Reynolds again. Those extra points that Reynolds has been putting away from the free throw line have been a big difference in this game.
Keeping this game close, that's for sure. 65-69, your Lakers trailing by 4.
Close match. Just less than 8.5 minutes to play. Still a lot of time, though, as far as basketball goes. Especially when the match is this close, those last 2 minutes are going to be real intense. Plus, they're at 18 fouls.
Ooh, gonna fall a foul on that. As it was a loose ball.
Number 12.
I don't know if I
think he was
agree
going
with
for the
that
arm.
one.
I think that's what they're calling.
I'm gonna say he hooked his arm when he went for the loose ball. 22.
I think that was his 5th.
Carson Washburn takes his 5th.
And that means he's going to sit down for the
he'll
rest
be
of the
done.
game. And Connor Saylor's going to come in. So Carson, one of those big presences on the court, is now going to be sitting out since he stands at 6'5", one of the big defensive presences.
And there's the first one.
Say, every time that Carson has come out, Connor has come back in because Connor stands at 6'7". So
those two are comparable as far as players go. They're good. Moses brings up the ball.
Reynolds going in for it.
And puts it up. Wow. I did not think that was going to go.
I didn't
The
either.
angle of the shot was just ridiculous. That one's up and in by Landy. Sanchez, Reynolds, Lewis.
Oh, he gets stuffed.
And one on the putback by Sanchez. Tanner Lewis, 6'3", got stuffed on that one.
That was some really good defense on half of Portland, getting the
Right.
stuff that first time.
Right, but no ball control, and they didn't go after the ball. And Sanchez picks up, comes right back at it, puts it in, gets and one.
You got to be ready for those ones.
And Sanchez drains it for the three-point conversion.
And now it's just a three-point ball game.
70-73, Lakers trailing by 3. Landy for 3, makes it 6.
And Sailors
Connor Sailors underneath. Little hook shot there. Looks great. Just kind of backs down his man and takes it.
And the Lakers going to take control of that one.
3-point off the mark.
Not by much.
Reynolds just a little bit too much on that one. Loose ball. Reynolds picks it up.
Good control.
Sets it up.
And Lewis, oh, so very close. Oh, Moses with all the time in the world.
4-3!
Nobody was there on Moses.
And we got a timeout called by the official for Sweat. Lakers.
Getting a little excited.
Portland called the timeout.
I mean, I thought Portland had called the timeout.
I thought they had called the timeout as well. This is a good basketball here on both ends.
But they were finally able to get some sweat because there's been a little bit of dripping going on because these guys been running back and forth so frequently, haven't had a good stop. And the officials decided, we got to put a stop to it before somebody gets hurt.
And that's the #1 job of the official. Maintain order so the game doesn't get out of control.
So it's only a 1-point ball game now with less than 6 minutes to go. And Sanchez and Reynolds going up for the same rebound on that one. Moses giving the ball and just goes through.
Almost gets it.
Portland coach wanting a travel call.
Almost.
Getting number 4 with the block. And now Portland team at 10 team fouls, meaning every time, now they shoot for 2. Looks like a little bit more sweat getting cleaned up. One thing that I don't seem to, that I see that some folks have is like a mop that's on a handle that's specifically for sweat. That's, a giant cardboard square.
Right, well, we're too poor to afford the nice stuff. We just use the towels from
I mean, if
the
it
athletic
works,
department.
it works. I'm just
Right.
commenting on the fact that normally I see those, and we're just using our towels out here because, we're doing what we got to do.
Fouls on #1 Tanner.
And that means we're shooting
The
one.
other side.
1-1 from the other side.
My name is Warrant Officer
Shooting
Candidate Brandon
Shooting
Morey,
2 as that
and
is
I
the
am
10th. No. Sorry, you're right. That's
9 team fouls.
I look at the other
10
side.
other side.
The other
Yeah.
side has 10. Right. You're shooting 1 and 1.
Well, this is gonna be close. This is where the game's gonna slow down a little bit because every time somebody gets fouled, you're gonna see them go to the line.
It's gonna be a 2.5-hour game. I tell you what.
Well, the last 5 minutes are really gonna take 50 minutes.
Right. Tabor Bosco puts the first one in. We'll get a second attempt. Second one doesn't go. Moses to Tanner. Tanner to Moses. Moses up for 3. And it's good! Lakers take the lead back, 80-77.
I think Moses can just sink those all day.
All day long. And that's pass intercepted by Reynolds. Reynolds taking it to the hole. And then a jam! Oh, my goodness. Reynolds taking it coast to coast.
There it is, a dunk.
And dunks it.
I always expect that from him. Moses almost getting a
Almost
steal.
another steal by Sanchez. And that was put up and in. And Portland calls a timeout.
And that timeout.
30-second timeout.
timeout.
So they're going to take.
Let's stay here.
You want to stay here. You want to stay here.
I want to stay
Oh
here.
my goodness. Let's see if we could get a replay of that dunk. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. Our guys in the replay booth downstairs, they're doing their thing.
I got the feeling
that
the student section really enjoyed that dunk.
I enjoyed that dunk from way up here.
I could tell. You were like shaking the railing
I got a little excited.
Don't get too excited. Your pacemaker
All right,
will go out.
let's see what we got. We got a replay of this dunk here.
So ball was stolen, and Keenan just taking those 2 steps.
And look at that beautiful shot from underneath. Wow, great job to the camera crew, just having the right angle, getting all of that. Oh my goodness. Great job by the replay booth, getting the different cuts of the angle. Oh, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
And then there was some momentum shift going on there, and that's why you want to take a timeout if you're the Portland team. Since it was the Portland team, I'd be taking a timeout.
You got it. You have to.
I felt the momentum shift after that
shift.
3 and after a dunk.
Oh, you get that 3-pointer, a turnover for 2 points with a dunk. Oh.
So I think Mike's got some stats for us so far, as we got like just about 4.5 minutes to play. Mike, what do you got for us?
Hey, the biggest thing, guys, once again, is Coach talked about at halftime, those turnovers. Portland 17, Lakers only 8. That last run down 6, now up by 3. Hopefully we can finish it out here in the last 4.5 with our good defense and attacking and finishing around the rim. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks. So yeah, definitely turnovers making a big difference here in this second half.
17 against 8.
Yeah.
And then the point differential is by 3. Not much, but those turnovers making a difference.
Connor Saylor's nice little move, split the defense there. It's beautiful. And an offensive charge as Connor Saylors gets back, plants his feet. And number 4, that's his 4th team foul.
And he's got to be careful. Because number 4 there, Tabor Bosco, being 6'9", has been one of the big presences in the Portland defense.
So Moses putting up 32 points here in this matchup. 6 for 8 from beyond the arc. 9 for 13 in the field.
So 32 points. That is accounting for
a third.
A third of the
basically
points on
a third,
the
a little bit more than a third of all the points scored by the Lakers.
And that's a lot. I got not a lot of words for that.
No, you can't. Wants a foul. And the ball just goes out on number 5.
So with 9 team fouls and 10 team fouls for SWOCC and Portland respectively, you got to wonder if the referees are going to be calling fouls harder or softer in this last 3.5 minutes.
That was a good analogy with the respectively. I enjoyed that.
Hey, I got a good vocabulary sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sounds like Coach Hop is shouting out passes.
Number of passes. That one's just off the mark.
That's going to be a foul. Getting called.
And that's on number 4. That'll be his 5th team foul.
All right, his 5th personal foul.
His 5th, and he will be done. And a technical coming in on number 4 as well.
Or was that on number 1? Because Tanner
it was on
gave him a
Tanner.
shove.
We're going to need a replay on that one. I didn't see. I thought it was on number 4.
It looked like, what was happening is as number 4 was leaving, based on what I saw here, is he had his arms up and he brushed the head of Tanner Lewis, and Tanner shoved him back.
Well,
He's like, I'm not having any of that.
We can watch the live feed over here and see what happened. The technical foul on number 4 of Portland, yes. So I'm seeing here, okay, there's the foul. We're getting ready to line up. Number 4 fouls out.
And the referee's going to definitely take a look at that one.
See what we can do. So we got the shooter here. And we did not get it on the live feed, so you guys may not have saw it right away. See if we can get a different angle on it from a different camera. So we're going to take a look at that here. So we're looking at what the referees get to see, so that's always nice for us. So here is the floor as they're getting ready to line up for the free throws.
And this is where he says that where he's getting fouled out.
And elbows him in the head. Ooh, ooh. So Tanner Lewis is going to get a technical as well for the push. So offsetting technical fouls. Oh, man.
And I understand there's a lot of energy in this game. Tensions are high. 5-point differential with about 3 minutes to go.
This is
and you
turned
foul out, you're going to get a little upset.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You're going to be frustrated, and that's something that you got to overcome as an athlete.
And if somebody rubs a wet arm on you, their wet, sweaty arm, you're going to be like, get that off of me. I don't want that.
And there he is, number 1, Tanner Lewis. He was just saying that right as we were showing on cam. He's wiping the sweat off the back of his head. Get the armpit, ugh. I don't know about you, but I don't like sweaty armpit in my hair.
I don't like sweaty armpits.
In general?
In my facial area. That's
Anywhere.
not my own sweaty armpit.
Your sweaty armpits get up to your face? I'm just saying.
I'm saying, if it's
good.
not my own personal body being up in my own personal space, I don't want it there.
Reynolds misses the first one. Makes a second one. Reynolds doing work there at the line for your Lakers.
And now
putting us up by 6, 85-79, 3 minutes. Laker crowd kind of starting to get into this. Oh,
I don't
Moses
blame 'em.
tried for the intercept the pass, and that's going to be a travel there. As number 11 jumps to his right before putting the dribble down and drags his left foot. Moses Miller brings up the ball.
Looked like Keenan was getting ready to shoot, but he decided against it. It could be that I think this Hop wants to see them pass more here at the end of the game.
An alley-oop there.
And see, that's how you should do an alley-oop if you don't know that you can dunk it all the way. because you just want to push it into the hoop. And right to
nice
Sailors.
little dump off the Sailors.
Bouncing off the back of the rim.
Gonna be shooting 2. As that foul's on Moses.
I think it's because he was going. I couldn't really tell. It looked like he had 2 hands, one on the ball and one on his hip.
Got too many hands in there.
You want both hands on the ball.
Moses, that's his 3rd team foul.
That's 3rd personal
As Boyer
foul.
misses, or 3rd personal foul.
10th team foul.
It's getting too exciting.
There's too many fouls.
And Coach Hop is going to call a timeout for 30 seconds. So they're going to take a timeout. Let's take a timeout, and we'll be back with more Laker basketball.
I won't fight, 'cause maybe one day you're gonna get it right. Here's a noteworthy clue. I like my everything blue. I like my everything.
HondaCertified.com, the easy way to search from thousands of vehicles.
Everything from my hat to my shoes, yeah.
Welcome back. Well, that was a nice 30-second timeout.
That was even faster than 30 seconds, I think, but
shoot,
that was pretty. It felt real quick.
Well, that's because your pacemaker, it's just running haywire on you. You're getting old, man. So maybe Coach Hop trying to like bring the energy down a little bit.
Trying to slow down the momentum of the game.
Because there is a lot going on. There's 4 points separating with 2 minutes left.
And that one is missed. So 2 missed shots by Nathaniel Boyer. That 3 is up and in.
Well, that one didn't get missed.
That was Brendan Richard.
It looks like the Panthers may be switching to a different style of defending.
And that's 3 for Moses Miller!
Again, he barely misses those.
Man, he's putting it up today. And that one's out on the Lakers, so Portland will keep it.
I thought it might have been a foul called there, but just out of bounds. Again, this mezzanine here, you know, the banners and the banister blocking my view, so I couldn't see that. I was relying on you.
Well, that's why I'm standing over here a little bit. And that's what's blocked! And that is blocked! Oh, Connor Sailors just goes up and puts it down. Oh my goodness, Connor.
And I think a call getting called on 22. I think he got a shoulder into somebody's face.
And that'll be it. Connor's gonna be shooting now. Oh. Moses is gonna be shooting. Moses, who has been absolutely on fire this afternoon. It is absolutely quiet in here. And misses the first one.
Yeah, based off of the live stream that I'm also seeing up here, 22 was going up with Miller coming down and got him like in the face.
Gotcha.
Timeout being called, a full timeout by Portland.
So let's go ahead and take another break here, and we'll be back with more Laker basketball.
Congratulations, you just got accepted into college. Now, how do you pay for it? Fortunately, there are several options out there to consider. Follow this simple step-by-step guide as you figure out how to pay for college. Step 1, fill out your FAFSA? Free application for federal student aid, FAFSA. Your FAFSA will determine if you qualify for financial aid, including grants, some scholarships, work-study, and federal student loans. The good news is most people qualify for some financial aid, which is why this is the most important step in figuring out how to pay for college. Step 2. Figure out how much you may need to borrow by weighing your college costs versus your contributions, including any grants or scholarships. Some easy arithmetic will make your math teachers proud. Let's say your college of choice costs $30,000 a year after factoring in tuition, housing, books, lab fees, and a laptop. Now, let's pretend that the money found in your family swear jar, your bowling scholarship, your federal grant, and the money you saved as a scuba instructor contributes $10,000 to your college fund. Voila! This is how much you will need to cover through other means. Many families consider student loans a reliable.
And we are back here at Southwestern Oregon Community College, Prosper Hall, in the home of Spiesel Court.
Minute 15 to go.
PCC
within the
PCC here against your Lakers.
5 points.
Big air ball up front, and that
teams.
ball picked up by Moses Miller. Moses Miller.
Over to Sailors, back to Miller, over to Lewis.
Sanchez.
Lots of passes. Over to Reynolds.
Reynolds going to take it away.
Now this is where if you're Southwestern, you want to slow it way down and let the clock run out.
Nope.
The clock is on
Looks
your
like he was
side.
tripped there. Three-pointer. Oh, no, bad. Oh, that three-point way off the mark. Way off the mark.
Has 4 fouls for Moses, so Moses got to be careful within this last 30 seconds. Or does he? It's the last 30 seconds of the game, 5 points separating. Does he have to be careful?
Yes. Yes, we need him for 30 seconds. That one makes it a 4-point game. So looking at it from here, I've got a great angle, and I see on that foul, Moses went up and just well after the shot got straight hand. So, you know, a good call by the official to catch that. All right, 87-89.
Game. So this is where Portland's going to put lots of pressure on. And if you're Portland, you're going to probably intentionally do some fouls.
Yep, and there's an intentional foul right there.
So that way it forces them to the line, makes them earn those points.
Right. Lakers right now up 89-87, 21 seconds left in the game.
They just really have to stall at this point.
Right. No shot clock. So all they have to do is hold the ball.
Yep.
Not get fouled and hold the ball.
But if I were the Laker coach, I would want at least 2 more points on the board.
Yes.
Because that prevents them from getting that 3 to win the game.
Correct. So now we're up by 3. All we need to do is maintain this.
I feel a little bit safer now.
I feel way more safer
now. I still would not foul if I were the Lakers. Timeout being called. I believe that's going to be 30. Oh, nope. Full timeout. 1 minute timeout. So, let's take a little break.
16 seconds left. Yeah, definitely want to take a break and come back with some more action.
Domino's delivery drivers are experts at handling bad roads. But those roads shouldn't ruin your pizza when you carry out. So we're doing something about them, starting with this one. If your drive home is rough on pizza, tell us at pavingforpizza.com so we can fix roads across the country. Then carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
And we're back. 16 seconds to go. Portland just called that timeout, so they're trying to make sure that they get a few more points on the board. They're going to want to sink a 3 and then try to get the ball back as soon as possible.
So the score right now, 91-87.
And now if you're the Lakers, you just want to hold the ball.
And there's a foul, and we will go to the line. And number 23 has fouled out.
That's number 5. It's
So
like
23,
number 24 coming in now.
24 also with 4 fouls.
So good to see number 24 back in the game after taking a bump on his knee pretty
Yes.
hard a few minutes ago. A few minutes ago as far as gameplay goes, probably about a hour ago.
It's been a while.
As far as actual time goes. Now if Sanchez can just put one in, that's pretty much going to be it for the hopes and dreams of Portland tonight.
9.5 seconds, 91-87. Lakers lead by 4.
I agree with Ron Pennington to hang in there, Lakers. About 5 minutes ago, he said that on stream. And there's going to be the shot for 3. And
Up and off.
Not in, but still going. And that's
And
it.
that'll be it. Final score, 92-87. Your Lakers take down Portland in a battle. A battle the whole way.
It was a good match to watch. Overall, a few players really stood out in my mind on each side. So nothing to be ashamed of, really.
Portland played a heck of a game.
Oh yeah,
heck
only
of a
by
game. And
5 points.
5 points, and they led for most of the second half even. So, Lakers coming back up strong, able to come up a couple points and put it away.
It looks like Dallas has Coach Hops here to talk about what happened towards the end of that game and his thoughts. So let's send it down to Dallas with Coach Hop.
Hey, thanks, guys. I got Coach Trevor Hoppy down here. Hop, this is your first win of the season. Tell me how it feels.
Well, conference, yeah. I mean, these games have been so hard, and it's nice to come out with that win there. I mean, a long, hard-fought battle. That was a long game, man. It was.
Well, I've been following your statistics. You guys have been pretty solid on three-pointers, pretty solid from the field. It's always just been like a little bit in the turnover game. There's ball security, and tonight you guys really stepped that up. You stole the ball a lot from Portland. You guys were able to disrupt them a lot. Tell me, how did you guys do that?
They just continue to work on defense, and when our guys do that, and when they're active, when everybody's working together, it's a pretty nice thing to see. So I was just happy. I thought Keenan did a really good job on their number 10. He's a tough player. And then obviously Moses had a big game. Hopefully we'll get Moses over here.
Yeah, I'd like to get Moses over here because he had, I think about 35 points if I'm right. I think he shot about 8 for 10 from beyond the arc. So and that's a great stat for you guys. I know he's always a great spark for the team. When you guys need it, he seems to always be clutch. I mean, am I seeing it right?
No doubt. He's been playing great all conference. And he made free throws. So that's how he did it. I mean, he's a really hard player to guard, and he had a big night for us.
Well, that was another stat that we were looking at earlier was the fact that you guys have always been right around 60% for one of the games that I've seen here at home. Yep. And tonight you guys seem to step it up and get free throws. Did you stress that to the guys at halftime?
We've been working on it. I think at halftime we were like 50%, but the second half we did shoot better.
Well, thank you, Coach. Let's see if we can get Moses over here. Congratulations on your win, Coach. Really appreciate it. Come on over here. Moses, how you doing, man? You're the high scorer for tonight. I think you had 35 or better. You were killing it from beyond the arc. Tell me how you felt out there.
Honestly, if we're being honest, I felt like my shots weren't touching the rim. So it's the shoes. It's my first time hooping in these shoes.
My son is the GOAT.
Shout out to my teammate Tanner for him.
Let's get a shot of his shoes down here, Zach. Let's see.
Shout out Tanner.
Can we get these?
Shout out Tanner.
Yeah, we got the shoes right here. So he's saying the shoes are the magic. You know, you've been the high scorer for the team so far all year. You're the stats leader, and you seem to be a real big spark for the team. How does that feel to be the guy who seems to rally the crowd? That everybody just seems to get behind you when you're in it.
It feels good because I love the energy I get. You know, I got my teammates supporting me that amp me up, and then I got that crowd that amp me up. And then if I'm feeling down, you know, they pick me up, and then they remind me that, hey, we need you. You gotta get amped, and then the energy, I love it. I just love the feeling of it.
That's right. Well, you guys' first conference win, so hopefully you guys can turn it into something a little bit more. What do you think?
I think we could get it rolling now. I think we learned. We know now.
All right, we'd love to see it, man. Hey, thank you guys tonight. Great game tonight. Guys, that's what we got from the floor. Keenan and Moses. We'll send it back up to you. Thanks.
Well, that was quite the match. Glad the Lakers were finally able to pull out a conference win.
Yeah, definitely a big W here tonight. Real impressed with the way they've been playing. Lakers will not be playing Wednesday. They will be playing next Saturday, so they got a kind of a bye week here as they continue on. Once again, final score, your Lakers 92, Portland 87. Make sure to follow us, facebook.com/SWOCC Athletics, livestream.com/SWOCC, and youtube.com/Southwestern or. Once again, thank you on behalf of SWOCC Media Productions. I'm Matt Lehman.
And I'm Jeff Baxter.
And we'll see you again next time.